You're a side chick and you've been waiting for that man to leave his wife, his girlfriend, his fiance. Do me a favor, okay? Find another hobby. Or just simply go wash your ass.
I know it's rough out here, but I ain't never seen nobody begging to be the side piece.
Meanwhile, you're begging the girl to be friends?
Y'all think every woman wants to be the main chick, and y'all try to shame the side chick when a lot of times she's just playing her role and she's actually being smart.
I just want to be the side.
Why would you want one who already has one? Let me tell you what comes after summer. Fall. And that's exactly what you're going to do if you don't leave these men alone.
I don't want a man, don't need a man, but you with everybody, man. Because you can't get a man to yourself.
Imagine being a side chick and waiting around for a man to leave his wife, his fiance, his girlfriend. Imagine that. So she's waiting months, sometimes years. I've heard of decades. And he still doesn't leave his main woman. He doesn't leave his wife, his fiance, his girlfriend. Can you imagine that? You sitting around and then your friends and family checking up on you. Hey, has your friend left his girl? Has your friend left his wife? And you going, oh, not yet. I mean, he does have small children and he doesn't want to leave with the kids being so small, which is a crock of bullshit. When men want to leave, they'll leave. When they want to leave for the other woman, they'll leave. But that rarely happens. And that is so embarrassing. These women just sitting around, just waiting. Like, they're so pathetic. I highly suggest, if you're a side chick and you've been waiting for that man to leave his wife, his girlfriend, his fiance, do me a favor, okay? Find another hobby. How about that? Go hiking. Go pick up a book, read a book. Go work out if you don't work out. Or just simply go wash your ass. How about that? Because you have nothing to do. Go wash your ass.
I couldn't agree more.
That was very personal. It sounded like
Imagine
she had some personal problems with a lady, with her husband. I don't know why. She just looks like a wife. Seriously, the way she's talking, that anger sounds like she want to rip a girl's. Come here, you. Yeah, I can't curse. Come here, you. Just yank your hair out. That's what it sounds like. And look at the comments. Look at this, guys. You sound like a bitter wife who's been cheated on. I'm still staying with him. And that makes sense, right? Why would you leave the man only to let somebody else just smash? That happens all the time. Girls leave their husband and somebody else just have sex with him. Like, what's the whole point of that? But she said only a side chick will make a comment like that. She woke up today and chose violence. Let's continue.
Damn, Summer Walker, I know it's rough out here, but I ain't never seen nobody begging to be the side piece. Roll the clip.
Anyway, that's why I just kind of just fucked our shit up, because she was acting crazy. She's always acting crazy. She be fighting people and everything, calling the flower shop looking for the address. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I can't have a serious relationship with someone when they baby mama act like that. So I'm so glad that y'all are back together. I want y'all to be together forever, and I just want to fuck with you. You know, when you have time, we always have a good time.
This is an audio recording of Summer Walker allegedly talking to Rich the Kid, who is a rapper and is known to be in a long-term relationship with a girl named Tory Bricks, who does not play about him. And that's what Summer is basically saying. I know you're back with your girl. I know she doesn't play about you. I know she will track down people that you're messing with. So I don't want that smoke. I just want you to come and mess with me every now and then. And this is how I know you got real issues, Summer. You said this to this man.
You treat me so good. I treat you so good.
He treats you good. You treat him good. How can this man treat you good, Summer, if he's with a whole nother woman in a committed relationship? You say you religious now. You got 3-4 kids out here saying that you don't deal with men. A whole counterfeit. You better look at Krishan and take it from me. When you want to act like you love God so much, but behind the scenes you ain't acting like you really love God, he's not going to let you play that role for too long. Them worlds are going to collide. And right now, your worlds are colliding. And it's not a good look. when you are out here offering yourself up for the low and don't have a damn care about another woman who loves this man and is trying to have a family with him. That's why you won't ever have a family yourself. Have a good day.
You know, somebody touched on this before. I believe it was a rapper. I was shocked. What's her name again? She was talking about before drugging and robbing dudes. And then I said, wow, she gets that. But what it is, she changed. See, I'm not judging that rapper because everybody can change. I'm sorry. She doesn't drug and rob guys no more. And what I'm going to say about her, Summer Walker, she's trying to change, I guess. Right? I guess she's trying to change. She came to God and she hasn't probably studied enough. She probably needs to see verses that says you shall not, because there's a lot of you shall nots in that Bible, and a lot of people ignore them. And you shall not, and the commandments, you know, take something that's somebody else's, that's a commandment. Yeah, she needs to learn.
Summer Walker is the type of woman you want to stay away from. She'll complain about how men act and then proceed to beg to be a side chick. This girl literally said, you could buy me a new phone and save me under Pizza Hut. Is that not crazy? Meanwhile, you're begging the girl to be friends, checking in on her. Just because you went through a few heartbreaks does not mean you need to stoop down to the level of accepting the role of being a side chick.
Hi, welcome to the future.
That's just harmful mentality. And that won't be good for you or your kids. And it wasn't even a text. It was a whole voice memo she sent this man. She sent Rich the Kid a voice memo begging to be a side chick. Listen, it's one thing to be a side chick and never have contact with that man's wife, but it's another thing when you're trying to beg her to be friends while begging him to be the side chick. If it was just about the money, then all right, cool. But you were in that girl's messages trying to check on her. To me, that's not evil. That's sinister. Regardless, we know that Tori's gonna stay, but that's not the point. The point is Summer was foul.
Says she'd rather be the side chick to some random rapper, whatever it is, and I'm trying to find out the problem with it. It's like, y'all, again, monogamous culture haven't explained basic things. Okay, number one, you understand the concept of the benefits of just being the side versus having a man or versus being somebody's main partner. So let's go ahead and break down it from the man perspective, since that's what y'all normally get. It's been plenty of times that the man will say he want to be the side dude because he don't want to be the main dude. Well, why not? Well, because the main dude got to have our responsibility, got to deal with more of the emotion, got to deal with her all the time, keep it happening all the time. No, I just want her to come to me when she's in a good mood, just want a little ass, want a little cash, whatever it is, I do that, then send her back. You know, it's just like having babysitting versus being a mother. Nobody want to be no goddamn mother dealing with you all the goddamn time, dealing with the goddamn child all the time. We just kind of want to, hey, ha, 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 goo, goo, gaga, and send your ass back home. So it's the same thing.
You can't make this up.
So a lot of men, that's monogamous culture. Y'all think every woman wants to be the main chick.
Of course.
Y'all try to shame the side chick when a lot of times she's just playing her role and she's actually being smart.
I wonder why they left.
A lot of niggas love and being the main and being the wife comes with a lot of more pain, humiliation, neglect, control. It's not really all it's cracked up to be. I done met a lot of dudes where, I don't really want to be the man. I don't need to be on the Instagram page. I don't want to meet your mama. Your mama crazy as hell. She's stupid. She stinks. She can't cook. I don't want to be involved in that. She ain't got all her teeth and she ugly. I don't want to be involved with your life. I just want you to come to me when you in a good mood. You just want to spend a little money and drop out some ass. And if I get my main nigga can be some other nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to be your everything. I don't want to be the one on your Instagram. See, y'all think every woman wants to be like claimed by certain niggas. No, certain niggas, no, we good. I don't really want to be claimed by you because your love comes with a lot of control. Your love comes with a lot of trauma because that's how monogamous culture is set up. So the wife is at home dealing with the drug addiction. She at home dealing with the drug addiction. She at home dealing with the court cases. She at home dealing with getting the ass beat, whatever it is. She dealing with all of the shit. But the side just gets the best part. She gets one because you still want to impress the side chick. So you're going over here and you just want to spend some money, give me the best that you got. You know what I'm saying? The best ass you got. So it really is a win-win, and there's nothing wrong with none of it. But we have to stop with the assumption that every woman wants to be the main chick. That's monogamous culture. That's in patriarchy. Men will gladly say, look, I want to be the side nigga. I don't want to be the main chick. Come with too much responsibility, and I don't really, want to do all that. You don't think women feel the same way? So Summer Walker is just saying what a lot of y'all are doing. You just not like logically doing it. Y'all still got some kind of shame around being a secondary partner and not the main. I personally don't want to be every nigga main.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
I really don't. Go on over to her. Get with me when you're in a good mood and feeling generous. Understand?
Man, I'm not shocked at all. Seriously, I'm not shocked at all. Dating in the West is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, right? You wonder why so many HIV and AIDS cases are happening nowadays. Because of this. Now, people getting with side pieces, do you think all of them are wrapping it up? You don't think that man could be not only side chicking you, but side chicking someone else? Or the other lady is getting with other men, and the only one monogamous is the wife or the girlfriend? Crazy. It's dangerous nowadays. I told her, any man out there watching that watches me, wrap it up. No matter if you go overseas, doesn't matter if you stay in the West, doesn't matter if you dress your best, doesn't matter if you pass every test. I'm just rhyming for no reason, but yeah, I'm trying to make a point. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
After I get right up to that cusp where he will fully take care of me, I don't want to go that far. I just want to be the side.
She belongs to the streets.
That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be the side, and I just want you to chill. I don't like him enough to lay up next to him every day. I don't even know how you do it.
Imagine being so desperate for male attention, so thirsty for money, that you're willing to say, I want to be the side. That's like wanting to be the celery on a wing plate, not the 10-piece all flat lemon pepper extra wet, seasoned out on the fries, peach drink. No. Make me the celery, you said. This is not the behavior of a woman with healthy self-esteem, because there is no way I would share a pair of shoes, much less a man. And then he's not even worth all of that. You said you don't even want him. So girl, what's the point? She makes money, but she keeps talking about the things that he's willing to buy her. You work a little harder and buy it for yourself. Whatever happened to leaving a man alone once you find out that he's with another woman? Whether he's married or not, you don't want to be the third person in somebody else's relationship. Not to mention, who wants to be with a cheater? Because if he'll cheat with you, he'll cheat on you. I remember making a video about a podcast episode I saw with her and Sexy Red, and they were talking about how all men cheat. And if you continue to pursue and be pursued by men who are already in relationships, I can understand why you believe that. With all the men running around here loose, saying they're looking for a good woman, why would you want one who already has one? Let me tell you what comes after summer. Fall. And that's exactly what you're going to do if you don't leave these men alone.
I like that. That was catchy at the end. What comes after summer? Fall. And that's what you're going to do if you don't leave these men alone. But no. I think she's already fallen. That don't sleep. Right? Because I'm not trying to play. I know you have some ladies out there that are disciplined. You, sis, that just spoke about some Walker, you may be disciplined, right? But her, she's living her life. Come on now. I know a lot of people watching know what I'm talking about. What is living her life? That Chanel bag, that Chanel purse, Gucci shades, got my Gucci on. Leaves you broke. Living a life like that is not living a life. It leaves you broke. So what do you have to do? Leech off the people who are getting it as well. And that's what a lot of these ladies are doing. She may very well be broke. Think about her situation. Does that mean she should live in sin? No. No, she shouldn't. But that's what's going on nowadays. Can we change it? We can't. What do we just do? Fly across these waters and get with somebody else's daughter. But no, I'm not talking about, a grown person.
To put my roles in my head and go to bed for the night until I read this comment. I can't let it live. I can't live it down. I gotta say something. Why is y'all always coming for the female? She has no loyalty to you. It is the man who has loyalty. Let me tell you something. I know these videos was going to go over somebody's head. These videos is not about loyalty. The only loyalty that these videos are about is loyalty to yourself. These videos are not saying don't be a side chick. This is not what these videos were saying. We are not coming against the side chick. But we are coming against the woman that sit their ass up and ain't got nobody but somebody else's man. Let me repeat. We are talking to the women that don't got nobody but somebody else's man. This is to actually help you level up. Actually, it is not a downgrade to you. It is not a push down or make you shame or anything like that. And I'm going to tell you something real. It would make a lot of y'all feel good as a side chick to hear something like that. And you be like, oh yeah, tell him. Because that man belongs to her. He don't belong to me. I'm just entertaining. I ain't the one married. I ain't the one got stuff on paper. That's them doing that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You got a lot to do with it, actually. You got a lot to do with it, actually. So don't even act like you are innocent in that situation at all. So with that being said, the reason why you have a lot to do with it is because a lot of y'all enjoy being a side chick. You know why? Because when you are a side chick, meaning that you don't got nobody, you can come on these dating apps and you can say single and meaning you can date on Facebook dating. You can go online, you can talk to any nigga you want. But at the same time, you entertaining somebody else's husband, boyfriend, and everybody else. This is a HO3 behavior to its highest. Some of y'all singing in this church choir, some of y'all school teachers, bankers, your administrators, whatever you may call it, your profession may be, it's still HO3 behavior, okay? I don't care how many degrees you got and what schools you went to, it is HO3 behavior. And the reason why you don't even want to be in a committed relationship. These are these women that's saying, oh, I don't want a man, don't need a man, but you with everybody, man. Because you can't get a man to yourself.
Real talk alert.
Because you simply want to be a HO3. But we might have to do part 4 of this. But some of y'all don't want a man. You honestly don't want a man. And another reason why you don't want a man is karma might come up and get you. Because you've been doing what you've been doing so long. So if you get your own man, somebody might do it to you and they may do it better.
Karma's a bitch.
But y'all ain't ready for real talk. Bye.
Don't get me wrong. I like being a side chick because I don't got to deal with all that bull. Just f me and go. You gotta keep me happy so I don't tell your girlfriend. So you gonna buy me that Birkin bag. You gonna give me that Birkin bag. Don't get me wrong. You can go home to your plane. You can leave here.
This is such a stone cold pack of weirdos and I'm so proud.
You don't mind being a side chick?
I don't. Well, you can f go.
So I posted a video about how anyone who's willing to be a side chick means they're a dangerous person. And women are in the comments like, y'all never blame the men. Y'all never blame the men. If you're a side chick or raised by a side chick, just say that. The thing about the video was that it wasn't even about the man in the moment. It was quite literally about being a willing side chick. That's what the video was about. It goes without saying that if you are willing to cheat on your girl, you are a bad person. That's already a known thing. People already know that the man is a bad person. No one's shifting blame. My video didn't say that you are worse than the guy. It said that if you're willing to be a side chick, you're a dangerous person. The problem is you want the blame shifted, but if you knew someone was in a relationship and you willingly chose to be with them still, you're just as wrong as them. They're wrong for breaking a vow and breaking a woman's trust. And you're wrong for helping him break that trust. Like, no matter how you flip it, twist it, turn it, y'all both dead ass wrong. There is no way else to look at it. The problem is y'all just want to be side chicks, and that's okay, but just know you're dead ass trifling. What's the problem?
About being with another woman or leaving their girlfriend, baby mama, or wife for another woman is the only reason the other woman wants you is because who your wife, baby mama, or girlfriend is. They're in competition with your girl. They don't want you. This is all a game for them. They see that a woman wants you, so they want to see why that woman wants you. And they really just want to be like, oh, I took your man, or oh, I was better than you, because they have low self-esteem. And then you ruin a family, a home, everything for a bitch that didn't even want you. Ain't that some shit? Welcome to my TED Talk. Thanks for joining.
I got a shorty I'm dealing with, and she almost never texts me or show interest. Communicate on the phone, but she pulls up whenever I hit her up, and we get it in, and I don't mind. But what that mean? So you got a woman, she never texts you or show interest or communicate on the phone, but whenever you hit her up, she pull up. Y'all get it in. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro. If she want more, she's gonna try to get more. This is a woman who just wants something casual, but you gonna f that up. Don't your booty by trying to what's wrong. That's all she want. When women want more, there's no shame in a woman's game. When a woman wants more, she's gonna go for more. A lot of y'all guys up y'all. This is why y'all can't keep women around for a long time, because you extend yourself by trying to put a woman in a position that she don't want to be in. She don't text you that much, she don't call you that much, but whenever you hit her up, she coming. That means she's enjoying having casual relations with you. You gonna fuck it up because you gonna start catching feelings first. That's how a lot of you guys lose women. This is why y'all go through dry spells and all type of shit. Y'all don't know how to keep women around. And the main thing you guys do is try to put women in positions that they don't want to be in. Don't fuck up your good booty call and your good consistent access to nookie by starting to catch feelings and wanting more than a woman willing to give you.
Talk to some of y'all ex-wives. So let me talk to some of y'all ex-wives. This is not going to be friendly, but I'm going to say it. So you were married to the man. You divorced him because he wasn't no good, right? He didn't treat you right. He was cheating on you. He wasn't paying no bills, wasn't taking care of the kids. He was leaving you at home by yourself, driving and sitting in your car, whatever it was, right? You had to divorce him. He gets with another woman. You see that he may like her a little bit. He may be doing a little bit more for her than he was doing for you. Most men do when they switch and go to another relationship. Initially, that's what they do. So instead of you just playing your position as an ex-wife and saying that I'm not married to him anymore for all of these reasons, then you start playing with the kitty cat, right? You start playing with the time. You start playing with things that you need. You flip-flopping because he needs to be there with the kids all of a sudden, right? So now he's at your house. He's doing things for you that he's never done for you before. You're calling him, sending him pictures, telling him you love him, ex-husband, now that he got somebody else. But the caveat is this. You're doing to that woman the same thing that made you divorce him for doing to you with other women. So now you go from the ex-wife to the side chick. How do that work?
Any woman who is willing to be somebody's side chick on purpose, I'm talking on purpose, is the most dangerous, desperate women, okay? I'm talking she knows he's married, she knows he's in a relationship, and she's willing to help him sneak around. She's willing to let him put her name under a car wash so his wife or girl doesn't call her up tripping. This woman is the most dangerous, okay? A lot of women befriend these type of girls thinking, oh, as long as she's not doing it to me. Why do you think you're an exception? Any woman is collateral, okay? At some point, you are going to get in her way and she's going to cross you. She is, because all she thinks about is herself, her wants, and her needs. If she's willing to ruin another woman's life, if she's willing to ruin another family to get what she wants, why do you think she's not going to cross you? Why do you think a person like that can be a good friend to you? They clearly have zero moral compass, okay? I stay clear away from these type of women. All they care about is being picked.
She ain't got no food in the house. She don't even have no bottle of water for she and her son to drink, because since she started working, they cut her food stamp, they cut her tennis check. She ain't got no money. Is there a way he can cash app her some money and this and that? I said, what the heck? I took his phone and called her because she knew my number. I called from his phone while he was in the shower. I said, honey, you know who this is, you know, but all I'm trying to do is to let you know that I can text you the addresses for all the food pantry around here. You heard food pantry, right? I go there sometimes when I need free milk, free oil, and stuff like that, but you need it right now. What you need is the food pantry. You don't need my husband to be cash apping you some money to put food on your table. What you're asking him to do is what he's doing for his his family right now. You can get some free time and get some free bodily fluids. But no, child, he not supposed to provide for you and your son. Where your son daddy at? I said, I can send you all the addresses. They got some that run all week, and then every Saturday, all of them open. It's like you can hit all of them, and you want me, my husband, to do that. Talking about you ain't got no bottle of water, child. I said, what happened to your tap water? He ain't tap water, we can drink out. We don't want to get kidney stone. I said, you don't want to get kidney stone? How about the stone my husband been shoving up there, huh? Listen, I told her, I said, look, buy your water filter. You got to find some money somewhere. Go to payday loan, something. You got to get some money somewhere. Put some water filter on that faucet of yours so you can drink some clean water straight out of the water filter. Or girl, when it rains, do it like we did back in the day. Put bucket and tubs out, catch some rainwater, and to purify it, you boil the water, strain it, let it cool off, and then y'all drink it. But you can't be calling my husband talking about he need to cash app you. What is he? He's Uncle Sam, huh? He's your little monthly tax return guy? No, child. Like I said, you can get all the free time and the free bodily fluid, but my husband's not sending you any money. And I got done talking to her. I took that cash app off his phone. I deleted all that messages, and then when I went to Cash App, there was some history of him sending some money to her. Okay? So I texted her all the addresses from my phone. I said, do not text my husband asking him for money, because as long as I'm alive and I know that you're trying to get some money, ain't no money coming your way, not even a dime, okay? You're not going to get no money. I mean, I can be kind and help you go to the food pantry and stuff like that, but girl, you gotta find some other way. They take the food stand at 10. If you gotta find some other way to get food, go to the food pantry. My husband ain't doing that.
We haven't gone into why women prefer or actually are side chicks. Why do you think that is? I see three major reasons why a woman would become a side chick, or why a woman would prefer to be a side chick. I've talked about it before in other videos. Two reasons. One reason would be he's actually her side dick, meaning she is married or also in a relationship, and she sees it as an insurance policy, hooking up with a married man. I've got dirt on you, you've got dirt on me. The second reason would be that as a side chick, whether she is attached to someone or whether she's totally single, she has absolutely no obligation to do the wifely stuff. She only gets the good parts of him and then sends him away for any other part. She doesn't have to deal with the mundane daily life stuff. It's not boring, and there's no emotional obligation for her. It's really no strings attached. The third reason is the ickiest reason. All of them are icky, don't get me wrong. But the third is really the most manipulative and dangerous, is that it is a major pick-me woman. It's not enough for her to receive attention from men and seek validation that way. She needs that extra boost, that extra validation of taking someone else's man. Yeah, it's okay that this man is paying attention to her, but there's this man who is choosing her over his wife. It gives her an extra boost to basically steal someone's man. She built her entire identity and her self-worth around that, which is pretty scary if you ask me. But those are really the main three reasons I see. If there's anything I missed, pop into the comments.
Women would rather be a side chick than a wife. And this can be shown by not only what we see in reality, but also the movies that women pick and choose to watch show something about our psychology. Up to around 1970, dating was fairly simple. Most couples had either an arranged marriage or they met in school, maybe at work, but in general, you would marry young. A man back in the day met a young woman and would ask her dad if he could take her out on a date. Feminism came along and ruined everything. Modern women have changed the rules of dating, pushing out average men and only going for top-tier men. This has created an endless supply of women looking for men in the top 20%. Modern women would rather be in the rotation of a high-value man than settle for an average guy. Where women in the past would demand commitment before giving themselves to a man, modern women have grown accustomed to sleeping with men and waiting for a commitment that would never come. This leads to many women having to figure out, are you the side chick or the main chick? Which one are you?
Yeah. And it's a never ending cycle. But that's what's happened. So many have been doing that for so long. As she broke down this, usually sometimes just probably things doesn't hit on what she's talking about. But right now, she's hitting. And as she said, back in the days, things were different. But now, I need a man that has it all, right? Who preaches that? Who preaches get it all? You can have it all. You can have anything you want. Feminism. And who started feminism? It's one of the isms. I'm telling you guys, it's easier than a lot of you think. A lot of you know. Women are following that slithery man, but they don't see it, and that's their downfall. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Other than that, peace out. See you next video.
Brothers! What we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
Winter's coming.